What's go?
Otra vez. Oh shit.
Now,
Shit.
hey, what's going on? This is your host, Just Jaden, and you're watching Life is Hard.
Laff It Off.
Here where we discuss everyday issues and we give our own spin on that little topic. So, of course, we got to my left, my homeboy, Trai Love. What's going on, Trai?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, America? Good to be on this side of the panel.
All right. And then over here to my far right, we got our host, Mr. Adult Average,
Good.
Mike.
Ooh, cut it.
Yeah,
Interrupted.
he's so ready to get started. He got Miss Roxxy, got him all hyped up where he gonna jump the start and go ahead, Mr. Adult Average.
Good morning. I am me, and you are you.
All righty then.
little
And then
turf war.
we also have, there's no turf war when I have the turf. Now, now we have our guest host today is Roxxy Haze, comedian, rapper, director, actress, cosplayer. They say sometimes rapper. She's a rapper. She's been writing the raps from the school. I was rapping, freestyling on the way in the car. Everybody could be a rapper. Everybody rapping. Now she's also an occasional singer. We got Miss Roxxy Haze visiting us this week.
Yay.
What's going on?
Hey, Roxy.
Hey, I'm excited.
Oh, okay. That's good. Now, see, we have somebody different here for y'all every week. Now, we're going to get things getting. Go get them popping, baby. We got a little bit of pettiness. It's not necessarily pettiness. We got some good juice going on this week. And we're going to start that right on off with that good old sex trafficking that went on in Fort Bend County. Did y'all see that?
No.
Yeah.
They arrested 64 people in alliance with this sex trafficking thing. And some of them were, come to find out, was a police officer.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of them was,
fuck.
yeah.
What area? Like Richmond? It had to be like Richmond, Rosenberg. Yeah, because that's where it's
Rosenberg,
all open.
Sugarland. Because that is, now don't forget, Sugarland is a part of Fort Bend County as well. But it's like, I feel like, because it's been like with the police, you also had that undercover, it's not necessarily undercover, but he misspoke with that couple earlier this year and said they were selling drugs out of their houses.
Oh, yeah.
And got the house shot up,
the house,
and a police officer was a part of that. And so it's like, it's getting to the point where you're like, well, because they know all the dirt that's going on, they know the people that's committing the crimes, I guess it would make them more acceptable to things such as illegal activity where they can make more money and everything like that. They wind up to be a modern day Jeffrey, Epstein. So, I don't know. It's because to me it seems like it's something that's not being said, but it is said. Like they are aware of it, but their financial situation kind of helps them lean to that way. What do y'all think about like when you find out police officers are involved in illegal activity?
We were just talking about that right before. The bailiff that was in that divorce court, he just killed his wife.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they were trying to make it seem like it was a struggle and stuff like that. But you see that dude is huge, and she was very small. So I'm never shocked when it happens, but it's always like, fuck, y'all are supposed to be the ones that are supposed to be protecting us and all that stuff, and y'all are the ones doing the dirt.
Right.
So what are we supposed to do as citizens?
Right, it's to me because I saw that story as well, because that's why I was telling Trai like earlier this week. I was like, dang, it's a lot of men killing women here lately. Like in the front of the man killed his pregnant girlfriend in front of the hotel. Then his other man killed his estranged girlfriend. But it's like it's men. Period. Like if you notice here lately, all the men are the ones with all this outrage, and they all involved. You do not hear women shooting up nobody, pulling up to nobody, shooting
they don't
nobody.
get that serious.
But we are the angry ones.
Yeah, he cut up cars, flattened tires.
But we not gonna kill you. We're not gonna kill you. We're not gonna kill you.
Yeah, but it's more
You might be in
personal.
danger right
It's like
now,
a
Trey.
personal. I'm doing this to you. I'm not
'Cause you
doing this
hurt
to
me.
Okay.
society. I'm not going in Walmart shooting people for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You rarely
I
see
may
women
drive
doing
by
that.
your mama house.
So women right now are the most trusted species on earth right now.
I think we are.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
we are.
I can't argue with you.
But I know because we are so trusting when it comes to stuff like sex trafficking, there's a woman involved.
Yeah.
There has to be a woman involved to get there, to gain their trust and to get them into it. But the men are the aggressors. Because
That
y'all
makes
are...
a sequel then, doesn't it? I mean, it's like an equal...
Oh yeah, in that situation, they're both trash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
just one
both
of
trash, but we haven't heard about her.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein, his girlfriend now, what you say her name was?
Maxwell, what's her
She
name?
was the one helping
Maxwell?
with all the arrangements. Now,
Oh, she was.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, but as soon as she gets killed, we know exactly what happened. We know because they said when it came to Jeffrey Epstein, now, even though they did find him, they say he committed suicide. I did read another story that said that he was strangled, and so the 2 guards will both sleep at the same time. Like what 2 guards gonna sleep at the same time?
Protocol.
Yeah, it's suspect.
Yeah, all that. I watched
just
the
about
shows.
covering it up,
exactly.
You know, and people forget they basically let things go. Like switch real quick, BP oil spill. It's like the end of the world. Does anybody thought about that lately? I mean, people just months later people forget. So like the drug house, they got busted and people died. People are letting that go. They're forgetting. I mean, so we need to like be more active and force maybe our police departments to explain more, disclose more. So we need to not have such bad short-term memory loss.
I don't think it's that we forget. It's just that we don't want to get involved. Like, I don't want the police because I'm coming over here complaining about the people getting killed. Now y'all harassing me and find the weed in my car, and now I'm going to jail. So no, I don't want no problems like that. I don't want that at all.
You know what? Houston, the city of Houston and Fort Bend County are doing a great job in this sex trafficking thing. I mean, they have organizations set up. One called Operation Freedom that's doing a great job doing these busts, getting these folks in jail. I think the last bus they had last month, they saved 5 women? Five adults
no
and
from
2
the Houston.
and 2 juveniles, so 15 and 17.
Y'all are wonderful.
He's the guy that got the stack 100 club stickers.
Y'all are wonderful.
It keeps you from getting pulled over. It keeps you from getting pulled over, dude. When you got some little weed in the car,
you are never gonna get a
sticker on there.
Look at that. He's talking about, see when you got a little weed in the car. He's gonna look right there. Put your 100 sticker. I do not smoke weed in my car, sir.
I know you don't.
Not anymore. But going on, I think it's something to do. I think just to be aware. I'm not digging into nothing, baby, because I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want to end up dead. Because when I did get arrested that one time, I just don't put me on no t-shirt. I don't want to be up. What you want me to do? What do you need from me? Who you? What? I don't want no trouble. But Trai, what you got for our next topic?
Well, we going to the next topic already. I wanted to dig more into the sex trafficking.
What you gonna say?
I mean, okay, well,
you look like you ready.
How about this? If there's one cop they busted, how
so
many?
You know, it's another ringo.
So not uncovered.
Yeah, see, I didn't want to get deep in that because I don't want y'all following me home. Not just
okay, all right.
Now Mike live in Magnolia, and they got a bad drug problem over there.
It's all good.
Mike,
he got his white card.
I'll be the voice of reason.
Yeah, he got his white card. He can get pulled over. I left mine at home.
Yeah, I mean,
but no, I know the sex trafficking is a big thing when it comes to the sex trade here in Houston. Now, if we're gonna get into it,
yes,
we have the whole international airport. They say like we're like one of the biggest hubs for sex trafficking. It's real easy to get them
because I can tell you
all of that.
Personally, it was now initially back in my day when I had my other life. It was a time that I worked at certain day spas and we offer certain services. Now, our services cost way more, but you could go to the Asian place and they would have, so I heard, I don't know, but they had underage young girls that was doing, triple what we were doing for under the price. So, and they had lots of them. And when it comes to something like that, you feel bad and you feel disheartened for them because that's not a life they chose. Like me, at that time, I was a grown person. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I knew what kind of money I needed to make, and I knew how to go home at night. These people didn't actually have an opportunity or a choice. Now I feel like all entertainment locations are not filled with sex trafficking, but certain ones are. In fact, they do harbor young women to do
not a professional setting, not a consensual setting.
No, not consensual. They're working under fear, and they are, and because they don't have no options.
They can't go back to their home.
They have no options. They worse than girls with pimps. They worse than girls with pimps. In the sex trafficking, I know some guys say they consider the pimp situation a sex trafficking, but that's more or less that they can talk a young naive girl into coming from one state to another state to sell their body for a certain dollar amount, and they can't come home until they make certain dollars. And I've met those women, and I'm like, how dumb are you? Like, you laying up here getting all this, and you going home because he gonna go buy you something. I said, it's your money, right? You know, you've been in the spot for 3 days. That's your money.
That's how it works.
But it's how it works. But with those people, I hate to say it, they have daddy issues. They don't have a father in the home. The home has been broken, or even the mother was a part of the same trade. It's like it was very few women like me, like that was like, I'm just here to get my change and go home. I know what it is.
She went pro. That's the
I started help managing them to help them make better ideas and better choices. But the thing of it is, it gets tiring because those women are virtually needy. They need that attention. They want that. But when it comes to those young girls that didn't have a choice, they're afraid, they're scared. They really don't even want to be there. But the clients don't even care. And they know. They know. They don't even care.
And that's why it's got to be such a huge cover up. Like it's a co-op. Like how many American, probably men, are all participating in this thing, like, and then you start to bust it and find out that there's this huge community in Houston. Like, how many decades and decades has this thing been covered?
I mean, look at how many businessmen go to Thailand. What do you think what is Thailand known for?
Absolutely.
What is it known for? And how do you think Jeffrey Epstein made all his money? I believe he was facilitator of services when it comes to those young girls. Because if you see that picture that surfaced with Trumpy, and he has his hands around the young girl waist, and he tongue out to the face like a pervert.
That could have been just angles, man.
And then that man standing there like he the boss. That stance he had, that was like, yeah, I'm over this. I helped put this like that little young girl had on pantyhose. When you young like that, you supposed to have on tights.
Yeah.
Thick tights where you can't even see my leg. They be black or white.
Like
you ain't got but two choices.
Tights.
Yeah.
She got that. There's protection. That lets you know this underage cat get back, Jack. She had on pantyhose.
It rhymed.
Yeah, that was a bar.
Trump didn't give a damn.
I'm a freestyle.
That shit was kind of fire though.
You learn. But I'm just saying, when it's certain things that the whole body posture, like that young girl, I know she been there before. She's done that from that picture. But that's when you have to look at the parenting and stuff like this. So it breaks all the way down, because if you have a mother that cares about you, and some young girls, I know sometimes I was rebellious. I wanted to do what my friend was doing, or what my so-called friend was doing. Now sneaking out and all that, no, I was too scared. I would die.
You didn't sneak out.
Sneak. My mama is Ruth Evelyn Smith. That woman would cease my breathing.
I had to sneak in, man.
I was dreaming in my mind about sneaking out, but I never would do.
That's the first thing you do as an adolescent. Sneak.
No. I snuck a boy in.
Oh, okay.
That's about it. Now, that's in the morning when she went to work. Now, I had 8 hours. But I ain't need but like 5 or 10 minutes to ruin my life.
What you gonna do with 7.5 hours? Like, watch TV.
Well, no. We wasn't gonna do all that all day. We just do it in the morning before we go to school. I had to be at school on time. My mama did not play. It's just that just wasn't gonna happen. But no, I think you have to look at the whole breakdown. So even if you do find these young girls, some of them do run off, but some of them, their mothers kind of are trashy and they just don't care.
So you think it starts to end sex trafficking, it starts at home?
Yes, because a lot of stuff that we do now, we didn't do when I was growing up. All this cellular phone stuff. You didn't have a cell phone until you got grown, like, or you had not, where you could pay a bill like you was working. We had pages, okay?
Yeah, you probably definitely armed the sex trafficking world with smartphones.
You have the phone,
for sure.
and then, but see, not only the phone, but the phone, it's what the phone represents. It enables you to get online to Facebook, Instagram, all these social media sites where that's exactly how you don't know where your child is. Now,
but somebody else does though.
So
exactly.
If they want to snatch anybody from all the way around the world. No, that's where the person can come from, anywhere around the world, because these girls are young, naive, and they're missing something at home. So they're gonna give that man or whoever all that attention, and you won't know where your child is. Now, the likelihood of you finding them, you can't reach out to Instagram and Facebook always and just say, "Hey, I can find them." But you got to be aware.
You can't get your kids back from R. Kelly. And they know where he's at. So
now you know what, that was a low blow. They didn't want to go home, first of all. Now one of your members already done shamed me for what I had to say, so shame on you.
She got the memory.
Yeah, the R. Kelly thing, a lot of the parents wanted the girls in there, so that's kind of different.
I think they were chasing stardom and ready to sign those in. He said happy to sign them,
He said he was going to put them in, and he
put
really,
them on, exactly.
Yeah, he really put, like, some of the parents, like, if you read, like, some of the stuff they said, like, R. Kelly said he was going to train our daughter.
We had a topic like this once before.
I would say, but which would you really trust but see what he's been accused of before in the past?
No, it's all the way with the parents.
No, I would not. You have to make a decision upon yourself. Now, sometimes we do as young girls, because I know I have. I let the older man tell me some shit. But it's up to me to listen to what I want to do. And if it gets too hot, you can't get yourself out this situation. The girlfriend, always know. We always got that one best friend and know everything, because she's probably doing it too. You got to watch them both.
These girls.
Trey, what else, man? You got anything else on that?
He's gonna get on our
effects of fame. Roxy,
so gross.
Y'all might get here really soon. The effects of fame, Mike.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say not anything on a national level. Every once in a while you get recognized.
I mean, but you're famous in Houston, bro. You hang with all
of
the top rappers.
Matter of fact, I worked with your dude Reese before a handful of times.
That's I love Reese. Reese is so funny.
Reese is my dude. I love Reese.
I just
I can tell you that it's a little strange how you'll have a complete stranger that wants to support you way more than somebody that you know personally.
That's probably the most hurtful thing.
Yeah, and then you got personal friends that'll say and not all. I mean, it's a rare thing, but you've changed. And it's kind of well, that's the point is to progress. But me personally, I've changed by really just latching on to who I really am, and I'm just unpacking that finally. And so it's who is this guy? Well, so I mean, there's direct hate out there that to me does not make any sense at all. You're either for or against. You're gonna support or you're not. So I don't understand it. So for me, it's I'm just trying to understand why people act this way at this point in my.
When you feel like you're not even worried.
Yeah. Just I'm still confused, but I'm figuring it out.
It's just it's weird. I think it's weird from the point I'm at right now, because I'm really just getting to where people are starting to kind of know who I am. I'm getting booked for stuff, and it's kind of weird to me that people. Because you work on shit for so long. I've been doing stand-up for 6 years. I've been making videos for 8 or 9 years. So now I'm getting to the point where people are fucking with it. So for me, it's weird because I'm like, oh, yeah, y'all like this? Because I went so long without anybody comment or doing anything. Yeah. So it's still kind of weird for me with people liking it. Yeah. And then the same thing you said with I'm starting to have people oh, you're not answering the phone, or you changed, you're acting different. I'm not answering the phone because I'm working. Yeah. I didn't answer the phone because I was editing a video. Yeah. And so a lot of it stems from jealousy. Well, they're jealous because they're not, especially if y'all do the same shit.
I've run into where there's this balance. Okay, I'm calling you. Why haven't I seen you? Well, I'm busy editing. Then there's this internal thing you're choosing to edit more than see me. And I'm always going to do that. And your answer is going to be well, I've been busy. And then there's a personal struggle, I think, for this other person. Well, you're too busy for me. You're not too busy to go out and do this or that. Because, we can all kind of track each other, what we're doing during the week and stuff like that. And I don't think that's fair to make that assumption that we're choosing one over the other. Yeah. It's we are our own lifeline. So we're kind of putting us first, which sounds
it's selfish, but we have to be selfish.
Then our mamas tell us you have to love yourself before you love anybody else. Doesn't the guy on the airplane say put your gas mask or your oxygen mask on before you put your neighbors on? So I'm trying to succeed. So it's just strange to get that blowback.
That people are angry that you're doing your job.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just tell you this part: if you don't call me back, it's gonna be a problem, because it ain't that much editing. You can send me a sorry, can't take your call
My
right
shit
now.
Be on silent.
You can't. When you turn that phone back on, it's bleep bleep bleep.
Then I can.
Okay. Then you did it, and it's all it takes. But I think when I brought this one up, the effects of fame is once you get famous, for instance, I was referencing Mama June, and y'all see where they came from. You see where she came from. Initially, they came from basically nothing, but they had enough money for the girl to be in pageants. But after that starts to get to going, and I did see her self-esteem drop once her husband left, because I'm dang, if that dude left me, I feel bad too.
That's rough.
I'm and then he got somebody that looked better than you, and she still looked
but she, from what I heard, she was she started being
they were catty. Yeah. And then even though, so now your new old lady, now she want the gastric like me. Y'all went and got me the gastric, got my teeth fixed, went and got me all this stuff, and then you went and got a crackhead. What kind of sense do that
molest? That's the one that molested.
Because you're still who you are to the core, though.
He didn't touch it. They found out that they did not. He didn't touch the girl. But the thing of it is, Mama June has went completely down. Her porcelain veneer, she done knocked her teeth out.
They had some sound bites recently of her They were basically like recording her admitting to a crime or something.
Yeah.
Like she's getting into some dirty stuff.
No, she's
lately.
been involved with the crack stuff because her and she won't leave that guy alone. Her little girl went to go live with Pumpkin. Alana went to go live with Pumpkin because I've been watching this show and I was thinking they was pushing her so hard to lose all that weight so fast, and she was having such a hard time with that, and she really truly wanted affection and love. Because see, if you look at some people, the reason why they do certain things, it's because it's emotional. You're suffering some type of emotional loss. Instead of taking her through the process of losing all that weight, she should have been going to therapy as well, because she wasn't healed from the first hillbilly leaving her. So of course she gonna go get another meth project so that she could have something else to work on. Because if she would have felt like she was worth something, I wouldn't have picked no crackhead. Now I accidentally dated one time, but when as soon as I found out he was on that crack, baby, I sent him on his way. I said, ain't no crack is whack. I just get out of here. You can't have all of that, because then you'll start having your antennas missing and everything like that. You're missing your children. You're missing your teeth. You're missing your money. That don't make no sense. I don't want no man like that.
He needs some milk.
She needs some milk because she chose to let her daughter stay with her other. She basically lost her daughter, and she's suffering from it because she's steady getting bigger. If you notice, she's
the baby girl,
Alana's gaining more weight, and then she snorted cocaine on live like last week.
Oh yeah, I heard about
That's forever.
That's like now she needs therapy because she's like your mother chose drugs over her.
Is that the Hollywood effect?
Yeah, and I think so, because there was too much fame. Yeah, they didn't know how to handle it.
It's like a substance. It's like a drug, and you get addicted to it, and you chase it, and then you forget red flags and bumps in the road.
Everybody starts offering
people are drunk on love. They do the dumbest things. The same thing with celebrity.
I think it's because they didn't. A lot of those people that stuff like that happens to them, they didn't expect to be famous. So like us, we are trying to build that. So we're already kind of anticipating.
Yeah, you kind of already have the feeling.
Yeah, but for them, she was just doing pageants, and she was just kind of doing that, and then they kind of somewhere, and it went bigger and bigger and bigger.
It's this black girl. I cannot remember what her rapper name was. She would do the rap about she had an abortion. That was
Cupcake.
That probably was her.
Was she sucking dick? And all yeah.
Now she was on live like a couple of weeks ago, and I saw her like looking like a person. She was actually talking like she had some sense, but she was crying and she was all upset, and she was like, "I wanted this so bad." She said, "But y'all don't even understand. Like I feel like I done signed a deal with the devil. I can't even go back." She said, "I'm looking at my life and what I've done." She said, "And I'm so." Time machine. She's like, "And I can't. Y'all don't know what all I'm involved in." She said, "But it's like I don't even know if God can get me out of this."
Wow.
And so it was like, dang. And I looked at it and I said, now see, a lot of people want to be famous, and the question used to be asked me, do you want to be rich or do you want to be famous? I think I'd rather just have the money.
I want the money.
Necessarily have to be famous because when all famous people are not rich.
No, a lot of them are broke.
When it comes to fame, you got to look at everything that comes with that.
Everything's
like
rented.
What else is tied to that fame? I don't want all that.
There's a lot of depression with that, like with professional athletes and all that. Think about the highs you've had, and now it's tapered off or it's low. Like you're not fit anymore, or you're not being booked for singing, or whatever it is.
You gotta keep your body slim. You can't let yourself go. And
you basically belong to your audience.
Is taking your
and then a lot of them sign
you.
contracts to where like models. I remember Tyra Banks was talking about it, where you have like 90 days after you have a baby to get back to your weight.
Property, basically.
Yeah, you have 90 days after a baby to get back to your model weight. Like that's stress, and that's why they have. Yeah, and so that's stressful as shit. And then like you said, a lot of them owe money because they give you the contract, but you got to pay all that back. So you'll look rich, and but you're broke.
They're giving you an advance to make you look a certain way, and people believe you have this stuff, and you're feeling
you don't have
good.
Anything,
and you don't know that you just don't have anything. It's better to be like the person behind the scenes,
and doing
that's making the money. They don't know who you are, so when you go places, people don't care if you say, "Oh, fuckity fuck." They don't care because they don't know who you are.
Yeah.
But if you Jennifer Lopez, you out at the football game cussing, and you all over the news, y'all on TMZ, that you're a crazy man,
and losing sponsors.
Let me
ask
you something, Jaden. With you being a stand-up comic and. No, it's a good chance. I mean, I know one day you're gonna get big. Yeah, how would you? What would keep you from going Hollywood like that?
You know what would keep me going Hollywood like that? I think I'm so scared and paranoid of people anyway. I wouldn't want all them people around me. So when I get ready to go somewhere and do something, y'all won't know till after I've done it. And
like
got
Prince,
through.
how Prince was very. You know,
I get 100 likes on the internet, and I'm already paranoid.
No, I'm just saying, if I'm going
wait.
somewhere, and if somebody recognizes me, I say, hey, because, like, you know what? It was like when I went to the 2200, bar 2200, and I was just walking through there, and this girl, she was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, oh, hey, girl. Yeah.
I think she was a fan, Jaden.
No, she could have been, but I was like, hey, because you never know. You never know if somebody doesn't see you online. They may want to confront you about something.
No kidding, they snare you. They come in with a
so I was
hug,
just
and
like,
by the way.
she was like, I said, where did I, no, she said, oh, you was at this show when this girl heckled you. And I was like, oh, and I remember the heckling situation.
Yeah, I was there.
So I was like, oh, I said, oh, hey,
I know
girl.
hecklers
And
remember
so
it
she
too.
just started telling her friends, oh, this girl's a comedian, blah, blah, blah. She just started introducing me. So I was just like, so I softened up and I was like, oh, hey, how you doing, blah, blah, blah.
But
it
people
was no
weird.
She
problem.
had her shiv, though, right beforehand. She was ready
No,
to...
because I don't shiv, I just hit you. Because see, that shiv, that's how you go to jail. That's how you go to jail. But
it's
see,
weird.
Yeah, you just say hello and just kind of, I handle it as it come, and I just have to stay prayed up and post. You know, like I say, I'm paranoid. I don't like a lot of people around me.
I've had some weird interactions already because, like I said before, like I have like a geek nerd fan base, so a lot of them are like socially awkward, and so when they approach, like, so I was. This one dude, he drives like 5 hours to come to my shows. Even if it's just like an event, he'll come to my shows, and it's just it's always but he's weird, or like people will try to come up and hug me, but without saying hi, like they just come up and try to hug me.
They know you.
It's like they've seen you so
Yeah.
many times. Like if you've ever been around a big celebrity,
so weird.
you've seen them so much.
You feel like
you
know
feel like
them,
they should know you.
but it's
back.
like no, but you don't. I don't know
when
you.
You hug them, and their security detail busts you. You know,
kind of kicks you in the.
Yeah,
I would say to me, you should always speak first. You don't know
Don't just
how
touch
people
me.
are feeling. Could be cramping, like, you know.
I think what I had to get used to after I did the commercial a couple of years ago.
Commercial trailer.
Yeah, you like, I was like, baby.
Oh, we're going to bring that back. After he did the commercial.
The bus commercial. But after the bus commercial, what I had to get used to is people, coming up to me all the time. Everywhere I went, it was someone recognized my face. Hey, you that guy from? So I had to get used to that. I had to get used to people coming up to me.
Randomly.
And just talking. And
Every time you tell me that, I be like, really?
People crazy.
Yeah, I'm handling it pretty good.
So you handle that fame pretty well. It ain't with you.
I didn't go down the rabbit hole. My head didn't get big. I'm still the same old Trai. Right Houston, right America. Still the same old.
He do the H-Town down.
No, Trai is definitely one of the kindest people you're going to meet.
Yeah, Trai is real sweet and sensitive.
You want to be friends with
Even
Trai.
though my best friend Sally was told to stay off today because my best friend Sally did not make it to the show.
Sally needed a weekend off
she
with
said
her
she
family.
wouldn't
Sally,
mind.
you know we love you. We love you. Take that weekend. Enjoy your family, girl. Come back next week strong.
Jaden's just stirring it up this morning. That's all that is.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, sorry. Sally LeBig, that's one of our, that's my best friend, my cast member. And we've become good friends. And we were supposed to
because Jaden said they could be friends.
I allowed it, so it said. Now I can kick you off the boat if you want to be. Don't get dismissed.
Ooh.
Now, Try it
I'm
with
about
me.
to kiss you right now and just cut this tension.
Hey, I will put that Me Too up on him.
Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
And
Mom,
I've been waiting
honey,
to put it on
it's going
somebody.
down.
Yeah, buddy. I'm putting the Me Too on you.
Watch this.
And I need restitution.
Let's get it on live.
I like
real
this.
quick.
No, you don't. Don't antagonize the foolishness. I miss you, Sally. Go ahead.
So fame.
Look at Trai is sweating now. He got it all on his lips. Sally, I told you we was gonna take care of that.
Hey, Sally.
But say hey, y'all can say hey to Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Not you.
Not me. Oh, that's it.
What did you do?
Hold me back.
No, don't.
You better sit down before you get knocked down.
So
Now look, she ain't the only
Knock
fan.
down is cold.
Wow.
But what you got next?
I think that's it.
We don't have another topic?
Yeah, I would say we was talking about the stresses of school shopping.
Oh yeah.
I would say because you know Mike's son was his first day of school here this week.
Yes,
How,
thank you.
4, 5?
He's 5.
Yeah, my
I'm
baby's
saying
10.
And Roxy got a baby. Now mine grown. That baby, that's
So you done.
That's Chip Shed.
He's gone.
I was looking at all that little stuff y'all was having
not
about.
want to know what I do for school shopping.
It was great.
How many?
I was like, he got 6 children.
You got
Yeah,
6?
6.
So you damn.
Just
My-
drop some off at
I go
Walmart.
straight
He
to
going
the-
to
Yeah, I'll see y'all
Sam.
now.
No,
I'll go to-
Sam.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta go
get that shit.
Straight to the thrift store. Give them $20. Let them get what they want.
Ross,
Which one?
5 Below.
25. Hey,
Let's go.
I got me a
Five
nice
Below is
Tommy
fire.
Hilfiger
Y'all
shirt
didn't
last
hear
year.
that boy say the thrift store and he give them $20 a piece.
Wait, which thrift store?
$60.
One of them left with a
Oh, I
car.
am not-
One drove off
Which
with a car.
thrift
My
store?
stores, I tell you
Okay.
off air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Buffalo
the top
Exchange
secret.
is not,
Hey,
but they're
and
expensive.
look, they go.
Oh, you talking about that 25-cent where all the support?
there you
Yeah.
go.
on, Will.
There you go.
Got some kids up there to get a sack
I'm
of
not gonna lie, they got
clothes.
some fire.
I drop my kids off at Trader's Village, you know.
Hey, that's
They
that's where
buy
I got this from.
bicycles and
That's where
corn
I
in
got
the
this
cup
from.
and all
The
that.
Goodwill.
Nope, thrift store.
for a quarter.
That's Goodwill.
It was $1.
Man.
It was $1 that day.
I was like, cause you know it ain't even March. He just wore a random shirt. I didn't even go sit down about the
Hey,
Goodwill shirt.
I just
But
saw
since he
Jedi.
brought it up,
Trey
I'm
gotta
just
shop
gonna
the
say
thrift store.
this thing say "Kiss me, I'm Irish." I say that's good.
No, it said,
I say
"I'm
what
a
I
Jedi."
say. You ain't no Jedi. It's one of these Irish shirts for the dollar.
Trey can't shop
I know
at
sex
a
stuff
mainstream
when I
store.
see
He
it.
get beat up by the paparazzi.
I forgot about his fame and celebrity.
That's why he shops at the thrift store, baby.
Yeah.
It's a
They
good,
be
More
in
covert
there.
in there.
it's
Yeah.
a good thrift store in Stafford. I
I
have
was
to do
like, but it
community
is some
service
good
up in there.
stuff
If
in
you
the
gotta
thrift
go,
stores. I ain't
shut
gonna
up,
lie.
Brad.
But I guess if you do have 6
Good
kids,
stuff.
but $60, and that's all they.
But it's a
school-
quarter. So what's
they
6
get
times 4?
Nice shoes, though.
4,
They
8,
get nice
6, 12, 18,
shoes,
24.
but the school supplies is so doggone expensive.
So wait
like
a minute,
24
wait a minute.
items.
You get shoes
I'm doing
plus
math.
something for
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah, they get a little something. My kids are straight.
Because if it's a quarter, 24 items.
Yeah. They come home with a whole wardrobe.
Yeah, be
Now, I'm not a
stylish.
geologist, but I think
wardrobe at that.
that's some solid math right
That's-
there.
yeah, yeah.
Tommy
like
Hilfiger,
geologist?
Polo.
Why are you
They
so
be
salty this
That
morning?
thrift store go
Yeah,
hard.
like
Why
you,
she so
you a
salty?
geo?
Yeah.
That you for a rock? I ain't a geologist, but that
Yeah.
sounds like some good math. That
Yeah.
don't sound like a good sentence.
Man,
You're not a
she's
mathematician.
You get
She's so salty this morning.
Tell me about
Mathematician.
You get it?
No, rocks
Ooh.
and
Why are you
math.
so mad?
How do they go together?
They don't. It's ironic.
You know, I love when people done went to their word today and picked up a word, but they did not read the definition.
Oh my god.
That makes so much sense.
ironic.
Now,
Things made of
Amazon's
iron.
great.
Hello.
Amazon's great.
I would say Amazon is a way to save
School
money.
shopping.
If you got so this is a little tip. I don't know if you got an EBT card, you could get Prime for like $6 a month.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on sale. So I don't know who in here. Or you got a friend with EBT. Get your
I don't
Amazon
know
Prime.
EBT.
You get
got
two.
The EBT.
Yeah,
you got
you.
the
Yeah.
okay. I know you got the 10-year-old.
Hell yeah, and I don't have a job, so hell yeah, I got that good old food stamps be coming in handy. But you
I
can
know they
get
do.
2-day shipping. So I haven't even bought most of her shit. I'm getting on Amazon because she's really into K-pop now.
Uh-huh.
So she likes BTS, so I got to go get her.
What is all of
It's a Korean pop band.
Oh,
Yeah.
my son like that.
Oh, hey,
so she over
they
here
good.
cake pop. I was like, now them cake
Cake
pops
pops,
is
what's
nasty.
up?
Not a
Now,
cake
what-
pop.
I like cake pops.
I'm finna say them cake pops at Starbucks is nasty.
Oh, they are not. They're too moist.
I would say the outside is too thick. I just
They're fondant.
I don't like that
K-pop.
stuff.
She called
in
it
my
fondant.
mouth. That's what it's
Fondant.
called. Look, it's an old
Jeez.
fancy word. And for him to be the pull his card, he ain't using it.
Wow. Wow,
that
Jay.
card.
But look, now what you got?
That's it. Let's go live.
Oh yeah.
You know he sound kind of perverted when he say that.
Let's go live.
Do I?
It's not
Let's
what you
go
said,
live.
it's how you said it. So
Let me see.
Amazon's fire. Now I'm about to look
I
at some
think I'm
deals.
about to have a hot flash. Let me
Bam.
see. No, see, okay,
Wait, I'm
now
going
we're
live. I'm
live.
looking on Amazon.
are they like
All right, now we've had a good time today on Life is Hard, Laugh It Off.
Yay.
And so we're going to say, now, Mike, you got anything going on this week?
I'm trying to film me buying some puppies. But I don't think it's gonna come up this week. But y'all stay tuned. I got a little puppy video coming, I think.
Are
y'all
you
gonna
really
like.
buying a pup?
I mean, you never know. I'm a geologist, so I mean, it'd be ironic. So you can't just always take me seriously. So no, I'm not buying puppies. I'm just a little jokey joke. But I still love Jaden.
Nope. So no puppies? I was really excited about the puppies thing.
Yeah, that's what
I am too.
thought.
Each and every person that
False
messages me won't
advertising.
come back with a puppy video.
Roxy, I know you got a lot of stuff going on. What's going on?
Yeah, I got hold on, I gotta go back. So this week is Secret Group, and then next week I do Craft Beer Sale. It's a Cards Against Humanity tournament. That's what I forgot to say. So I do it like once a month, and it's like themed, and we cosplay and stuff like that. And then next week I'm hosting Improv. I'll be in Sugarland, Missouri City, and then the event at the end of the month in Atlanta. And then just videos. I keep forgetting to say that. I'm gonna have like sketches I post every day, so check it out. All my social medias, I am Roxxy Haze. I am RXXYHAZE. Check me out. I do nerd shit.
And what day are you at the Secret Group? Because I know I'm there tonight.
Oh yeah, tonight.
Yeah, y'all got a show together
we on the
tonight.
same show.
Y'all on the same show.
Okay.
I'm going to be there.
Which one are you on?
I can't wait.
I'm on,
It's gonna be
crowd
fire.
work.
Oh, you doing the crowd work? Hey,
I'm at
yeah.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, that's the same.
Well, no, I'm on Off-White. They got 2 rooms too.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
you're
right.
in the big room.
Oh,
and
is
then
it
I'm
big?
in a small room because I think mine's at 10 too. So,
Is it at 10 too?
Yeah.
So who show you going to, Trai?
Well, I'm gonna stop by both since both y'all on there. How much is your show?
5, I think.
5 and yours is 5 too. See, $10.
That's
Hello.
worth every
That's what I'm
penny.
talking about.
Pop
Every
up in
penny.
there.
Y'all
You see
get in
how he
there.
can't even look at the camera because he.
But your phone is right there.
It should be.
Hey guys, look,
What
I'm
you
Trai
got
Love.
going on?
Trai Love. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter on the Trai Love 5, TRAI Love number 5. Have some things in the works. Should be dropping pretty soon. As soon as I get confirmation, I will let you guys know. But yeah, check me out.
All right, and of course you got me. Let me turn it so I can see myself. I'm hot because I'm looking shiny. Listen, now, of course, today I have the Secret Group at 10 p.m. We're going to do crowd work there tonight. Tomorrow I got a back-to-school thing that I'm doing for the Most City areas. Monday I'm going to be on Punchline. And then just catch me. Just catch me. Follow me on my Instagram, Jaden the Comedian. And keep up with me, baby.
Yay.
Yay.
Now look, I'm the host, and I almost forgot that part. I was just trying to turn my thing around, but of course I'm your host. Now I want to tell y'all, we've had a good day, and you know what? Normally, let me say this part: I give my production team the business
WillRock,
every
VPG.
week. Don't talk while I'm doing it. Okay. Now,
Pause. Pause for
I
this awkward
give
moment.
them a hard time every week. WillRock VMC, because they never have vegan options. Now, and I know y'all they must have been feeling the heat. Now we've been having vegan stuff for the last 2 things. We had some options. Now they working on it. They getting better. So I appreciate you guys for listening to my complaints, because I thought I was gonna have to seriously just cut you. And I mean, I'm happy I didn't have to, because I know Rock don't have the blood to shed like that. So I was just gonna pinch him real hard and make him look me in the eye and say, you know, you supposed to eat vegan. What you do know?
And happy birthday, Rob.
I was gonna say, but I was just about to say that, because you see they out of pocket every time. They want to run over me. No, that's not gonna happen. Now, we want to say happy birthday to Rock once again. He is the best producer. He always makes sure everything runs good. He always films us good. He has the excellent skills. He got the skills to pay the bills, so I appreciate them. I appreciate T's Kitchen. I thank you for our who's the supporters for this? Exclusive Styles do our merchandise. We appreciate it. We gave Roxy a nice bag early. She has a t-shirt from Exclusive Styles, so we want to just thank you guys. Make sure y'all like, share, and comment on Life is Hard, Laff It Off. Make sure y'all follow on our page. Thank y'all so much for your support. Thank you for having a guest. I always want to come and everything like that. You guys, it's been so fun with y'all today. Life is hard.
Laugh it off.
Y'all have a great week and be safe.
Peace. Hey. Good job, sister.
Hey, I want to come see you in crowd work.
Well, come on.
Hey, if you haven't done punchline, bring a towel to you.
Yeah, I told her that. I did punchline, but 3 weeks ago.
I'm hot right now. They turned the hair off, I think. It's like we didn't pay our light bill. I'm finna go get in the car. Yeah, so I can meet her. Oh shit, I'm gonna talk to the family.
Basically, don't sip syrup.
Say Enrique.